Hello, welcome to this illustrative video of how to use Microsoft Excel VBA to delete blank rows. Let's assume you have this type of data and you have up to 20,000 or 50,000 rows of data, and in between the rows of data you have blank rows, and you would have to delete each row that are blank for further analysis. Now, if you have to do this manually with Excel, you just have to select each row and hit the delete key, and you scroll down each row. Now, if you have up to 30,000 rows of data or 100,000 rows, this is not an effective way to delete rows. If you take a look at this data, you have up to 4,000 rows of data in this case. Now, in real life, you may have something more than this. So how are you going to handle this? You can see that this is 4,075 rows of data. So how are you going to handle this? The only way you can do this is to programmatically delete the blank rows, because sometimes you may not know how many blank rows that you have on a worksheet within the data set. So now I want to show you a code I've written on VBA. Now these rows here that are colored, that the cells have yellow interior, you can see they are blank. I can add more blank cells and then delete the content. Now what about if you want to delete each rows that are blank? Now if you go to Visual Basics, you can see the code that has been written here. You need to understand how to use Visual Basics for you to understand this line of code. Now just watch. I'm going to run this code. I can run this code from here, or I can run the code in Microsoft Excel, or I can insert a control in Microsoft Excel and then assign this sub procedure. Let me call this delete blank rows. Okay, now all I need to do is just to click, and you can see that all the blank rows are deleted. It doesn't matter the number of rows you have on this worksheet within the data set. It takes less than 3 seconds for VBA to delete all blank rows, even if you have up to 100,000 rows of data. So this is just how to use Visual Basics. If you want to learn more about VBA, you can attend my VBA tutorial, or you can subscribe to my VBA video tutorial, or we are having a VBA class on 6th of April 2019 in Lagos, Maryland. So if you are interested, you can join this class. So thank you very much for listening.